Hello, my name is Brianna Kaloy, and today I will be taking you through the story of Deflategate. During the January 18th football game for the AFC Championship between the New England Patriots and the Indianapolis Colts, there was some speculation that all the footballs were underinflated. After game officials measured the PSI, it was found that the footballs were 2 PSI below legal standards. The rules that all football teams must follow in regards to the ball are as follows. The Wilson footballs must be inflated somewhere in between 12.5 and 13.5 psi, no more and no less. Each team that is meeting for the game brings 12 balls, and they never use the other team's balls unless the play results in a fumble or interception. Balls that will be played must have approval at least 2 hours prior to the game by game officials. Suspicions arose when Colts linebacker D'Qwell Jackson had caught a second-quarter interception and handed it to a Colts equipment manager for safekeeping as a souvenir. At halftime, league officials began inspecting the balls and reinflated them to the proper level. There were many conflicting stories as to whether or not the game balls were actually reinflated during halftime or if they used the same balls. After the story had broke, multiple accusations started being thrown out into the public. They were being thrown at Robert Kraft, Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, and locker room officials. Belichick, Kraft, and Brady all denied involvement or knowledge of the situation. Multiple news stations took hold of the story and ran with it before having any hard evidence that these men had anything to do with it. After the 243-page Wells report was released, it was found that Tom Brady might have had some involvement in the scandal, but had no concrete evidence. It was all circumstantial. They were charged with a $1 million fine and loss of 2 draft picks in the 2016 draft. Tom Brady was also suspended for 4 games, but plans to appeal on June 23rd. It was published on multiple media sites, Twitter, Facebook, and many other outlets. People began making memes about it, and many jokes were also a part of it. Dedicated fans started a GoFundMe page in order to pay the $1 million fine that was issued against Patriots for their involvement. Here are just some pictures from the 2015 Super Bowl win against the Seahawks that the Patriots had. How the media influenced this story. I think that the media influenced this story by saying things that weren't 100% true. In most cases, that's what newscasters usually do until things are 100% proven. I think the accusations against the Patriots quarterback are ridiculous when there is no concrete evidence against him. I also think that the media has jumped to conclusions about the Deflategate and their judgment on Tom Brady's character. Colin Kaepernick, San Francisco 49ers quarterback, tweeted out in support of Tom Brady and how he is the greatest of all time. Here are my references, and I support Tom Brady. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this presentation on Deflategate.